Hello and welcome to this exciting VRML Channel 1 matchup between Kangorillaz and Synapse. I'm SputnikKobra, and I'm joined by my co-caster SirDimwi, and on camera, so much for subtlety. How are you doing, SirDimwi?
I am excited. I am exceptionally, incredibly, ridiculously excited for this matchup. We have coming at you Kangorillaz versus Synapse, a proper classic master matchup here between these two titans of the game here. Titans they are. I mean, you've got Kang, the champions from season one. They went all the way through the finals there. Ended up in the bronze match against Synapse. Synapse ultimately taking third place after a 3-0 loss to Kangorillaz in that series. And then Kangorillaz went on to face Jokr. Excuse me, Kangorillaz not the returning champions. I can't believe I got that wrong. I've been saying it all week that it was Jokr, and then right now I trip up. Team Jokr winning. So Kangorillaz, it was a 3-2 series. Kang got very, very close to pulling that one out. So runner-ups in season one, in fact, in North America, versus basically you're looking at second and third place from that final series. Looking to go head-to-head here tonight. And, this is going to be a good one.
I know you're excited. I know Palador was excited. Unfortunately, he's not joining us tonight. So it's just going to be me and you on this cast and the one following this. So everyone has to brace themselves for the change in itinerary. And talk about a change in itinerary. Strembitsky will not be playing tonight for Kangorillaz, and Andy W will not be playing tonight for Synapse. So we'll see new rosters, which should add a lot of interesting dynamics to this matchup.
Yeah, we're gonna get to see Jokr playing here with Mad Silver Bag and Leverage on Kangorillaz. I have yet to see him play with these guys. He was on Jokr for preseason before getting replaced by Dash between preseason and season one. So glad to see Jokr on another roster here and I actually get some playtime in. And then over on Synapse, Rosie Hope stepping in for Andy. She's going to be alongside the tube that shall not be named.com, Zach W, and presumably, who am I forgetting? Palace? Presumably Palace? Chrome, excuse me, Chrome Platypus.
Yeah, you kind of tripped me up on that one, but it will not be. I don't know if Chrome is playing today.
Maybe is. Andy. I just got a message from Rosie that he needs to restart. He's having audio problems. So yeah, Chrome will definitely be in this game here as well.
And so we are just waiting on Chrome. It's going to be an interesting matchup. I'm really excited to watch this one. I want to see how the second string players do in this matchup. They're just as strong.
Good.
They're just as strong as anyone else, and at the top tier, extremely strong players in their own right.
And if anyone's wondering how I was able to pull up the figures there, even though I got them wrong because I was going off of memory at first, and then I finally got the page up. I was going over the championship series page, the tournament series page, on the Ecopedia, new resource put together primarily by the gentleman on Ignite. And they brought me in at the last minute to come in and take all the credit. It's a phenomenal resource there. Definitely go check that out. You can find your favorite teams, your favorite players. You can check out their histories. You can look at the history of Eclipse, Palador, his history with his team there with Lemming and Simeon. You can check out Kangorillaz history, been around for a long time. Synapse history. You can look see how far back these players their playtime has gone. And it's definitely an awesome resource that got put together there. And we're really excited to get that out. Go check that out. Use that search function there, and you can probably find yourself as well if you played. At least if you played in week 0, I know you can find yourself. Week 1, I'm not sure if that's been updated yet. As VTS gets a second plug with the link there, ecopedia.gg. Definitely go check that out. It's really awesome. I mean, super awesome.
Definitely, it's great to have all these community resources. This really is a community effort, and it always shows with everything that we do. So Ecopedia being a great new addition to all those resources, just really top tier stuff. And again, thanks to Ignite and thanks to SirDimwi for maintaining it.
And man, there's so many people in chat. Chat is already blowing up, and the game hasn't even started yet. Still Skydiver saying, hello, Dimwi. See Jason, the current hype train conductor, which still cracks me up. Respect to see Jason. That Chrome is my biological father, he says. Interesting. Very interesting.
I don't got much to say on that one. As everyone's coming through with their favorite emojis, so we're just waiting on Chrome. Chrome is taking his time. This is a highly anticipated matchup, and he sure is taking his time getting ready.
Yeah, it's so many people. You got lulls are the best. Pog, Lolo, Wee, Call Me Amazing, Hey Steel, PRVV. Why isn't Paladin casting? He's got some internet issues, and his ISP isn't able to get out till Tuesday. So unfortunately, yeah. And see Jason coming in with the 500 bits there. Also, 10 emotes shared. That's awesome. Appreciate that, see Jason. But yeah, he basically. He sounds like a robot at the moment, and it's not particularly conducive to a clean cast. So yeah, we're expecting him back hopefully by Tuesday.
And with that being said, Chrome has joined the game, so we're waiting on them to ready up, and we should be watching this neutral joust happen any time soon as they go back to their locker room, they go back to the gates, and they figure out what they're doing.
Now, White Fox coming through with the Twitch Prime subscription. Thank you, White Fox. White Fox played for Spaghetti yesterday, and a really impressive debut from that team. The offensive power that team is going to be bringing to the table. Minimum. Spaghetti is going to be in a diamond if that's the roster they're running with. And Schlart with the Twitch Prime, and there it is. Schlart's Twitch Prime is going to be what kicks off a hype train here, and the game has not even started, so that's cool.
Maybe a little premature, but nonetheless good. Hopefully we can maintain this hype train through the whole matchup.
Is that possible? Can that happen?
Let's see if we can do it. I challenge the audience to do it.
And Ender, that is correct. 5-spotted dog coming with a tier 1 sub. That's 7 months. Pretty appreciate that 5. 5 was out of that Friday night league camping trip. As it's Whoosh coming away with 100 bits. So that hype train already up into level 2 there. I'm not sounding very hype as I'm talking.
You gotta pump those levels up. We gotta maintain this hype train. I know what you're doing. You're like a little monotone. See, Jason's starting it off with 500 bits. It's Whoosh coming through with 100 bits, and look at all these Twitch Prime subs coming through. Thank you, and keep them coming.
And I think we are gonna get started here. Both teams have readied up now. Here it is, the start of Kangorillaz versus Synapse rematch from the bronze match in the final series. Over there in orange is Kangorillaz with Jokr, Matt, Silverback, Leverage. In blue is Synapse. The tube that shall not be named.com, Rosie Hope, Zach W, and Chrome. And the teams are away on the launch.
And this neutral joust to be won by Synapse, knocked into the backcourt of Kangos. Be taking on the ceiling, Rosie Hope with possession. Looking for that back pass and finding it. Not exactly, but bouncing off the Geo. It will be picked up by, I don't know what to call him anymore, .com.
And that one getting it forward up to Rosie up here on the near side wall. This is a really good start here for Synapse. Rosie up sends it up to Zach as Zach's cutting it on the bubble, and that's going to be the first 2 on the points here to Synapse. 2-0 to start round 1.
Absolutely, and a nice behind the back shot. It looked like a behind the back, and it went in really nice at 5 meters. So that's 2 points on the board. 40 seconds off the clock.
Will be Kangorillaz with that joust advantage on handled by Matt, who's going to quickly go down to the floor. Quick pass across, but the interception there in that one off the barrier, now handled by Rosie Hope. Rosie Hope going back up to Chrome. Chrome started this with that interception. Over to Rosie. Rosie over to Zach. Cross over to Chrome, and Chrome, the stop there by Leverage. But a quick steal there by Zach, going to send it on the goal, but Mad with the slap out, and now a bit of a race for it.
And a slap forward right up into the hands of Zach. Zach looking for that pass, but he's going to lose possession to the head of a member of Kangos. And it's going to be picked up along the wall by Matt. And he's looking for that clear. He's waiting for that chain, and they're going to send it right down.
That's going to be Jokr. Jokr getting stunned out, trying to send this one across, but unfortunately nobody there. Matt's trying to Mad going to chase this one down, but .com getting there first, going to send this one back to mid into the hands of Chrome there. Chrome boarding this one up very quickly, looking for his teammate. I believe that was Rosie Hope, but he takes that bouncer. Zach there to recover. Good juke by Zach to make some space. Goes over to Rosie Hope. He's got a one-on-one, a two-on-one with the goalie. Coming in, takes a shot. Oh, off the 5-head.
And Sealable able to make that stop off that 1v1, so it's going to be out of the bubble. It's going to be a chase for possession. Matt is up there at ceiling with possession. He's looking for that clear, sending it to the floor, but intercepted by Rosie Hope in that boosting stack.
Rosie going to that the far side wall there to Zach. Zach going to slow this one down, try to draw the defense out. Does, so he's going to forward this one deep. Does hit Chrome downfield. Chrome now looking to make some space, drawing that defense out as well. Go to cross back to Zach. Zach back up to Chrome. Chrome near side wall on the floor there, under a little bit of pressure by Rocker. Gonna go ahead and back that one up to the back line there. That is .com slowing this one down.
And they're playing at an extremely fast pace right now. Our casting is at an extremely fast pace, so they're really deciding to modulate it and sending it to Chrome, and Chrome trying to find that cross pass, but intercepted by a member of Kangorillaz, and they'll find that clear through mid.
Yeah, it was a beautiful interception there in the bubble, because Chrome had a great move on that. Now Zach just inverting on that one. Just a note to any of the newer players, that's one of your options. It's you don't have to use your yaw to turn around. You can actually use your pitch as Zach just did. Curious how he did that. Go ahead, rewind it, check it out, slow it down, zoom in on it, see what these top players are doing, and try to emulate that, because these are the best in the league. These are top 3 in North America. And yeah, it's just a phenomenal play here by both teams. There's now an opportunity here for Rosie Hope coming in one-on-one, and she plants that one in for the 2, and that's going to be 4-0 here. Just a few minutes in, a little over 3 minutes into round 1 here.
Rosie planting her feet and slamming that one in the goal. This time, Sealable Bag wasn't able to make the stop, and she'll win that 1v1, so 4-0 advantage to Synapse.
Yeah, wow, good goal there by Rosie. Definitely proving her place here in this game, as that one's going to get sent over there to Leverage. Although Chrome causing a bit of a disruption, but now, forwarded down, trying to get through mid. Who's going to get the first rock there with a quick slap there, looking for Sealable. Not quite on, and a good leash there by Zach. Who's going to come away with that one. Forward it down further into the Kang zone. Now an opportunity. Chrome taking the shot. Ooh, just going to ding off the top and wide. Now picked up by Zach. Zach! Sending that one in, goes upside down to get a preferable angle on that shot, and he gets it in for the 2. And that's a 6-0 lead here to Synapse.
Synapse starting off strong. Kangorillaz having a hard time finding their positioning and just playing with this breakneck pace. It's different team composition for both of these teams, but Synapse able to roll with it much easier than Kango's.
Now Leverage handling that one, sending that one through the right there to Rock. They're going to rock this one up under pressure. Does get that pass off. Is it going to be in the neighborhood? It is. Leverage just going to quickly send that one back to Mad. A little give and go there. Out of the reach of Leverage, but only for a moment. He picks that one back up. Now Kang in front of the defense here. If they're quick, they can maintain numbers advantage here. Sending this one up, they do, at least for a moment, and they take advantage of that advantage. Sealable Bag over to Mad. That was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful, the play there from Kang.
Kango's finding their rhythm. They find that 2 points from Mad with that nice cross pass in front of the goal for Mad at 2 meters, so it's only a 4-point advantage. We're at the halftime mark of the first round, and joust advantage to Synapse.
And what Kang did there was absolutely masterful. You can see if you watch that one back, Kang left one defender out in the backfield, and they didn't stop moving forward. That is when you don't stop moving forward, is when you have a defender stuck in the backfield like that, and they were able to capitalize on it. Now, .com coming over with that one in his own bubble, sending it up to Rosie Hope on the near side wall. Rosie Hope goes cross pass there to Chrome. Chrome sending it through, does have the chain there with a teammate, but the chain getting stunned out, so Kang going to be able to track this one down first. Turning it around, looking to make something happen here on offense.
And Mad will send that pass to the player boosting out of the gates. They'll send it right up to Sealable Bag for that relay, and this long shot will be stopped by .com at the back line.
.com under pressure. Look for that cross pass there. Zach does ultimately find the target. Zach juking and jogging, trying to get away there, but Mad getting an interception. So Mad up to, I didn't catch it, that was Leverage. Leverage over to Sealable. Sealable back to Leverage. Leverage back to Mad. Mad now moving in, drawing the defense out, and now Kang gonna set up here. Watch. They're gonna slow it down. That's exactly what happens. They slow it down to set it up around the bubble, and now they're gonna set up for these pass options.
And this is the pace that they play at. They slow it down. This is preferable to them. They're going to send a stun and send it back to Bowtie and try and find this cross pass. Instead, Rockter's just going to take it in himself and find those 2 points on .com at 5 meters.
Wow, what a play there by Rocker. He was under pressure, but he saw his lane. He just needed the one juke. He got it, and that allowed him to walk in for the one-on-one against the goalie at the steep angle there. And now it's just a 2-point game with 3.5 to go here in round 1.
So Joust advantage to Synapse. Synapse only up by 2. They're going to send that pass to the floor into the hands of Chrome. Chrome's going to look ahead, try and find that pass, but it's a bounce off the Geo, and it's a scramble for possession, and a stun will come through, and Sealable Bag will take it and send it back to goal.
Yeah, that was a big play there, Sealable, to get his team that turnover. Maybe make something happen here because they're still behind, still 3 minutes to go. But the earlier they can get that next goal, the better. Is now Mad's going to handle this one in his own zone, draws those defenders over to open up the pass lanes, give and go there on that back line, trying to get the defense out of position, and good chain there, but a better pass up to Sealable Bag. Sealable Bag on the far side wall, under pressure now, trying to make some space, make time, and a good read there by Chrome to intercept that one, but he's going to get stunned out. Now, a couple stuns, a little back and forth here, but it will be Rosie up only for a moment. Rocker looking to make something happen, but he's going to get stunned out, and that one's going to bounce out of the bubble.
Look at this strong defense from Synapse, but they're trying to get it out of their backcourt, and they're having a hard time. They're going to send it off the wall, and Matt's going to be there to take it. So Kangorillaz is looking to slow it down. This is the pace that they like to play at. They don't play as fast as Synapse, but they can adjust to it. But their offense and their bubble offense works better at their own pace, and they'll send that pass up, and the stop by Zach W will prevent that attempt from happening.
This Synapse defense, this is a defense to study. These guys know what they're doing. This was specific plans, specific rotations, specific positioning. They know exactly what they're doing. I've been bugging Andy and Zach for a week now to give me their strats because their defensive setup is absolutely one of the strongest in the league. Is now a dive out there, but the pass to Leverage. Leverage going to walk this one in, but .com with the save, and he's going to send that one out.
And Leverage would throw that with intensity, losing his hand at the last moment, and that just shows you how intense it is, and that shot will come through and be slapped out. But can he stop this other attempt? And he won't. Zach to Chrome, 2 meters in front of the goal. It's a 4-point lead. Time is running out in this first round, 90 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, what a play there from Synapse to get another 2 on the board. Now up by 4, just over a minute to go here. It's going to be Kang with the Joust advantage. Kang has to score in the next 30 seconds if they want to stay this. Well, technically the next 40 seconds or so. But still, they need to score somewhat relatively quickly, and that's not how you do it. Zach with the interception, the disruption, sets it down. Chrome's going to get there first. Chrome, though, that stack, stunning him out just in time. Another second, he would have gotten that shot off. Looking at the empty net. Mad is going to come on with this one, trying to send it through the tunnel there, but uncharacteristic send-in, as that one's going to get all the way in now back to the Kang zone, and a little loose here. 42 seconds to go. That one's going to get slapped in, but now into the hands of .com.
And with that possession, he's looking to run out this clock. He's trying to bait that defender out of position. All they have to do is maintain possession, run out this clock, and they're going to throw it down court. But the Kang stacks are going to come through, but less than 30 seconds on the clock. They don't have enough time. This first round is going to go to Synapse. Sealable Bag looking for this long shot with .com in the goal. And they're going to send it to Mad. Mad's trying to find something, but off the ceiling, 15 seconds and counting. This round is in the hand of Synapse.
Yeah, what a victory here for Synapse in round 1. This is a major victory, and Chrome going to send this one in, looking for that last shot there. Last opportunity, 2 seconds. Is he going to get that one in? No. Mad's going to say no, shut the door on that there, but still, Synapse with a major victory here, as Gilligan throwing 100 bits in the chat there. Yeah, wow, what a victory here for Synapse, especially without their stalwart forward, the other twin, Andy W, playing with their backup rostered player, Rosie Cope. And I don't know if there were questions coming into this one with that substitution, but those questions have been answered. There are no questions left. Rosie Up doing absolutely phenomenal here in this game. In fact, getting a goal and an assist there. Zach W coming away with 4 points, 1 assist, and a save. And Chrome with 2 points and an assist. And what's really interesting to me is how low scoring this game is. These two teams, we've been talking about Synapse's defense for a while. Ever since that 2-0 victory over Jokr in the close qualifiers, it's just absolutely insane. Synapse's defense.
And Synapse is able to play at such fast speeds. Their boosts move with some of the most intense velocity, and they play with such intensity. You could see that Kang was having a hard time adjusting, and they felt that the pressure was on.
And what I find really interesting is as I'm looking over the team stats, and you can see him up there on the board, shots taken 81% in favor of Synapse, 13-3. Kangorillaz. Synapse held Kangorillaz to 3 shots. What?
Unbelievable stuff, but with this neutral joust countdown underway and the neutral joust about to begin, Synapse again will win the neutral joust. They'll knock into the backcourt of Kangos and to pick it up at the ceiling and to take their time will be Sealable Bag, but he misses that pass and retrieving it off the wall will be Jokr.
And Jokr sending this one across to see Andy in chat there. Andy, give me your defensive strats. As Leverage going to send this one to that left tube there to Mad. Mad now walk this one in. Good juke, making that space. Going to forward this one up. Unfortunately, takes that bounce off a bow tie. Sealable, no trouble handling that one. Going to send it right back to Leverage. Look at this. Everyone on Kangos is inverted here. This is one of their, at least one of their plays that they come out with that was completely inverted. The whole team, they're one of the few teams that does that, if not the only team. Not for long. Can be certain of that one is now Jokr. Jokr, good pass over there to Leverage. Leverage with a one-on-one, going to plant this one in for the 2, and that's going to give Kang the first lead, their first lead here in this matchup in round 2 here. The first goal in 45 seconds.
And look at that change in pacing. They got possession, they slowed down their offense, they pulled the defense out of position, and they found their score.
Will be Synapse with that joust advantage. .com sending this one quickly up to Rosie. Rosie up sending this one down. Unfortunately, takes that bounce off of the stacks there. Going to go a bit loose. Rosie trying to get to it. Can't get the grab, so Matt comes away with that one. Beautiful pass up there to Sealable Bag. Sealable Bag now if Kang can move quickly, they could have numbers for only a moment. But they're looking at a 3-on-2 situation. That chain does get back in time. So now it's favored to Synapse there. That's why Kang backs that one up. They want to draw that defense out. They need to open those lanes up. As you can see, Jokr taunting just a little bit, waving that disc around, trying to draw that defender out, which he does. So he sends it up to Mad. But quickly, you see that defender, that was Chrome, goes quickly back to the bubble. And Mad going for a Mad goal there, trying to shoot off the backboard, but that's going to be a no, sir, as that one gets sent out, but right back in the hands of Kang.
Zach would find that clear off the back of the backboard. So they're going to take this in the tube. It's going to be going to the hands of Zach. He's going to clear it down into the backcourt of Kangos. It's going to bounce off that back wall back towards mid into the hands of Kangos. It's stolen again by Zach. They're going to send it to Bo. They're going to find their cross passes, and they're going to try and start this offense.
If I remember, they had some really good disc movement there, moving in, but they took that goofy bounce to go ahead and reset it. And that's taking no chances. Don't try to force it forward. If you miss one of your passes and you recover it, go ahead and send it back, do a reset there, drop the defenders out, open up those pass lanes. That's what Synapse doing right now, playing very patiently now. Rosie going into the bubble there to Zach. Zach walking this one in, but no, stop, but then Zach gets it back. He's going to pop it in for the 2. That's going to tie it up here almost 3 minutes into round 2.
Rosie will enable that short pass along wall to Zach in the bubble, but Zach will send the shot that gets saved, but keeps pursuing it, steals it right out of the hands of Mad and puts it in, so it's a tie game, 7 minutes on the clock.
So now that is Mad handling that one again. Kang coming out inverted, and look there, they're playing the ceiling like a floor. At least a couple of them were, as Mad's going to send this one up to Sealable Bag. Sealable Bag now moving in on this near side wall. Passing up the Pac-Man block, going to walk this one in for the one-on-one. He's going to be given the opportunity, so he takes it, and he takes a shot, he takes the goal, takes the points, and now Kang retake their 2-point lead.
Sealable Bag not having to do really anything special there, just had possession, approached that bubble, took the shot at 5 meters, and he's going to make that, so 2-point advantage to Kangorillaz, just advantage to Synapse. Synapse going to take it. .com to QB. He's taking his time. He's not under pressure yet. Kangos is running a more passive defense, man marking, playing their zones, and sending it along the wall. It will go into the hands of Chrome. Chrome trying to find that cross pass, but it's going to be taken by Jokr, and Jokr going to not find that clear as it's taken by .com.
The hands of .com there to get that stop. That was a nice stop at mid. Now those are goalie hands. You know, that he was basically playing goalie at mid, but Jokr with a good read, but unfortunately a bad bounce going to find its way into the trap here, but he does come away with it. Has a little bit of room, a little bit of time, so he's going to slow it up, look over his options, sends that one back to Sealable. Sealable going back to mid there. Does find Leverage juking around a little bit, going to make some space. And they do find that lane up. They have now breached mid. They are in the offensive zone. Matt going to quickly send this one up, looking for Jokr. Does find Jokr. Jokr soft pass back, but Rosie with the hand going to send that one back towards mid.
Synapse quick to recover. They overshoot that disc in tube. Kango still has this offensive advantage, and they're going to take it back. Jokr sending that save but recovering it and putting it in. So 4-point advantage, Kangorillaz. It's back and forth, and we're approaching the halftime mark.
Kang really taking hold of this game here. Their offense has been fairly relentless as they are now up by 4 here halfway through. Synapse going to be coming out once again with that joust advantage, handled by .com. .com going up to the ceiling there, taking his time, drawing that Kang close to him. Down to Rosie. Rosie, quick, beautiful pass up to Zach. Zach now cross pass to Chrome. Chrome under pressure at least a little bit. Back up to Zach. Zach going to go ahead and back this one out as they do not have the numbers in that situation. They need to draw that defense out, and they do. For a moment, so they miss pass, bounces off the post. Right at goal, and a good stop there by the goalie, and now all the way down into the Synapse bubble. An opportunity here, possibly for Kang.
Kang looking to extend their lead. They want this second round win. They want to force this third round. They don't want to fall in two, so they'll send it to Matt at the back line, and they're going to slow it down and look to start their offense.
So Matt setting this one up to Sealable Bag. Sealable Bag has rocked her across, but lane is fairly covered, so he doesn't take the pass. He gets stunned out, and now that one's going to get sent out of the bubble. A little bit of a race for it. Hand on it there, and now it's going to be Rosie at mid. Rosie going to just forward this one down. But Sealable not going to let that one get anywhere, and a quick pass up to Rocker. Rocker looking for some teammates. Has a little bit of room, so he's going to take it to get this pass off, but no, good read there by Chrome. Is going to send it back to mid. So a little bit of ping-ponging here, fairly uncharacteristic of both teams, as both teams are just doing that much better on defense here in this game. Is still Kang still in possession, and maybe another setup here on the bubble for Kang.
And with possession, Loveridge avoiding that defender at Bo on the floor, gonna get stunned out. You see this oppressive defense from Synapse. They're getting the stuns. They're not gonna find that clear. It's still in their backcourt. You look how frantic these players are and able to recover it off the wall as Loveridge. Loveridge looking for something. No one is there. They're playing with this extreme pace, and it's gonna go into the hands of Synapse at the floor.
Yeah, and I think the word frantic is right. Synapse looking a little bit frayed at the moment around the bubble, though. They're doing making a lot of great disruptions, but that's the first clear that's actually made it out of the zone in quite some time there. And Kang will be the first ones down, so it's going to be another opportunity for Kang, at least for a moment. Although that misplay on the disc is going to give Chrome an opportunity as 2 players in, going across the ceiling there to Rosie. Rosie over to Zach. Zach coming in, looking for that hook shot, but Mad. Mad with the mad save. Rosie now going to collect this one. Slow it down, try to look for some pass options. She's going to go back to, unfortunately, a couple Geo blocks. That's going to get sent all the way down into the Synapse zone.
Mad with that nice save, catching it with his left hand and slapping it right out with his right hand. And they're able to get down towards the bubble of Synapse, but Synapse will get possession. And Rosie Hope looking to clear it. Bouncing it off the Geo. It's now a scramble at the floor, and this long attempt will come through, but Rocker will be there at the back line. He's going to send another clear. It's not going to go anywhere but mid, and it's another flurry of possession exchanges, and it's just going back and forth at mid.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sneaky Evil has arrived. It's Mad going to send this one in off the ceiling, nowhere near the goal. Rosie Hope just going to scoop that one out. But Mad there to recollect it. So Kang, just another opportunity here on offense. Look how far back they send that. This is clock management now. They know they have a lot of time. They have that 4-point cushion. There's a minute 45 to go here. So this is clock management. They're not so much running the clock, but they're taking their time because they know they can afford to waste those seconds that Synapse desperately need if they want to mount a comeback here. And that's going to be Zach W coming away with that one, setting that one out. The chase is out, but oh no, everybody overshooting, and Kang is going to be able to get that one first.
And they will slap it back towards the bubble of Synapse, and approaching it as a member of Kango's and into the hands of Sealable Bag. He's going to take the shot, but Chrome and .com are there to stop it. It's still in the bubble. He doesn't attempt it. He'll find it, so Sealable Bag able to recover from that initial shot and find 2 points. It's now a 6-point lead. That's 2 possessions. That's a cushion, and they need to hold on to it with 60 seconds remaining.
Yeah, at this point, with a 6-point lead, 8-2 here with under a minute to go, about 55 seconds to come out of the tubes. Synapse are basically going to have to score every 15 seconds or so to stay in this one if they want to go to it overtime and prevent that round 3. Though really looking like a round 3, although a good play there, a better play though. Sealable with the slap out, but it's going to be taken by Rosie Hope. Now Rosie sending this one across there to Chrome. 37 seconds on the clock. I believe we are out of time. Chrome sending that one over to Rosie. Rosie sending this one into the bubble, down to Zach. Zach takes a shot, puts that one in for the 2, but we are out of that mathematical time, I do believe, as we're only going to have about 12 seconds once we come out of the tubes.
12 seconds of play, and that's, like you said, not enough time, but what a crazy shift of momentum. Kangorillaz is able to find their rhythm with Jokr. Again, these teams are playing with their second string players. Strambitsky's not available for Kangos, and Andy W is not available for Synapse. So really, this is an absolutely entertaining matchup, and with that, we're going to be witnessing the third round any second.
Gil again with 100 bits. I see that there, Gil. Thank you very much. I was like, yeah, Kangorillaz. Oop, give me a...
Okay, and with that being said, I'll echo that. Thank you, Gilligan, for the 100 bits. Thank you, everybody, for putting your bits forward and starting this hype train. And see Jason, who started it all with the 500 bits. So really amazing. We've had an amazing matchup, and we've had an amazing amount of participation from the chat. So thank you.
And yeah, so Kangorillaz is really turning that one around there in round 2. And just look over the stats. The shot percentage has completely, it hasn't flipped. But now it's 58% to 42%, and I don't remember. I think it was about 13 shots Synapse had in that round 1, give or take, and they're up to 18 now. So Kang really slowing down Synapse's offense. Also, possession time starting to lean in favor there of Jokr, or excuse me, of Kang. Sorry, wow, of Kang as they pull ahead by over a minute in possession time, 8:14 to 6:54. That is That's absolutely massive. Current game high points is Zach with 8, also an assist and 2 saves. And look at that though, Mad with 5 saves there. Presumably several of those coming in that round 2 game. Just absolutely phenomenal performance by both teams. No eggs in any of those baskets as we start we get to the launch here for round 3.
And I have to say, thank you, White Fox, for the 20,000 bits. And let's go as we are underway with the third round.
Oh, White Fox. Thank you. As that's going to be Jokr on the far side there. Jokr's going to get stuffed. So Chrome coming away with that one. Chrome now juking around in that far side tube. Does get to Rosie Hope. Rosie Hope looking to go back to Chrome. Does hit the target. Chrome, though, going to forward this one, send this one back to .com, who's going to send that one back up to Zach after he pulls that defense out. And Synapse with the numbers right now. If they act quickly, a pass behind the goal there. Rosie Hope, and Rosie Hope is going to plant that one in for the first 2 of round 3. 32 seconds into Synapse.
With that underhand windmill, very good-looking play from this team. They got their passes, they got their possession, and they're slowing it down. So maybe they're taking a page from Kangos, and there will be 2 points and a minute off the clock.
National Agency in the chat asking if Zach is on the CV1 right now, and Zach will be on the CV1 forever. As I understand, he has like 5 backup CV1s or something ridiculous. I'm probably exaggerating. Though Sealable not exaggerating that pass over there to Jokr at mid. Jokr now going to walk this one through. Juke a little bit to make some space, and Sealable Bag has all the space in the world right now. If Synapse doesn't have a chain, Sealable Bag's going to get a 2-on-1 here. Coming in, but a stop there by .com. He's not going to let that one go in, and then Zach trying to pull that one through the shield. Zach, it doesn't go through it, buddy. And of course, you know that as this one's going to get sent all the way down, and maybe a fortunate bounce here. Oh, ooh, the chain. Everyone overshooting there. I don't know what's going to happen.
What a terrific save from you, from .com, and we'll be going to the backline players' hands of Kango Mad. So Mad's going to hang. He's going to just hang and take his time. He's trying to find some type of advantage. He's trying to pull that defender out of position, and he will get stunned, and it will go right back to him. So they do get .com out of position as they're looking to start this offense. They want to pull that defense out of position in their backcourt so that they have breathing time when they're approaching the bubble of Synapse.
So now Leverage trying to send this one through mid, looking for Sealable Bag, but just off the mark. So this one's going to bounce wild here, so a bit of a race for it. Sealable Bag just going to one-touch pass that one back to the backline with a Jokr. That's good communication. That's good coordination there from Kang to stay in control. As this one goes back up to Sealable Bag, Sealable under pressure, going to back that one up. They need to draw this defense out, and that's exactly what they're looking for. They get one out, so they send that one in. Sealable has a pass option, not so much covered. It goes across Mad. But that one just off the mark. Some very uncharacteristically missed passes here for Kang a couple times on this attempt, but still in control is Kang as Leverage now sending that one across to Jokr for another opportunity here.
And with that pass above goal, Sealable Bag trying to find that other pass and not able to finish it is Mad. He's trying to go for the dunk, but another attempt will come through and YouTube will save it through the goal and then move his hands above the crossbar and take it out for the clear.
Wow, what a stop there by .com as this one comes all the way down into the Kang zone. Now handled by Rosie Hope. Rosie Hope under pressure, so she's going to go ahead and send that one to Chrome on the back line. Chrome going to keep this one moving back there to Zach. Zach crossing this one up to .com. .com now going to slow it down, drop the defense, and that's exactly what he's doing there. And once the defense gets to him, he sends it up to Zach. Zach has a cross pass there, but that chain hits him before he realizes it's coming. So he loses it for only a moment. Is recollected by .com up to Zach. Zach over to Chrome. And Chrome, oh no, Chrome misplaying it on the wall there. Going to lose it. And Jokr looking to send this one out for Kang.
And with possession, setting it up to the upper ramp into the hands of Loveridge. Loveridge will feed that give and go right back to Jokr. So Jokr with a little bit of time, but under pressure from that stack and trying to double time and get back. They will break it up. They're getting the stun, but they're not able to get the clear, and they will find that clear into this bubble of Kangos.
So now Disc still lose teams just now getting there. The sealable bag with it now for Kangorillaz. Sealable sending it across to his teammate. I didn't catch who that was because it was so quick. And Sealable now up to Mad. Mad now moving through, has Jokr above him, but Tosley's below. Now going for an ambitious shot there, but .com not letting that one go in. .com making a case for being one of the best goalies in the league, one of the most reliable on that back line, up there with Mad and Dash and all the rest of them. As now Sealable using what is basically the skybox for him, as they are still inverted here on offense.
Maybe taking that earlier shot prematurely before he was able to get the stun. YouTube able to make two beautiful saves at close proximity in this third round, really shutting down Kango's offense, excuse me, and with that clear through mid, it will believe Kango is to pick it back up under pressure from that stack, sending it through tube, and not able to shake this Synapse speed and velocities. Kango is feeling the pressure in this third round.
We are almost 5 minutes through this round 3 here, and Kang has yet to put any points on the board and still holding Synapse to just one. This has to be one of the lowest scoring games that either of these teams have ever played in comp and competitive play. As now that's going to be Loveridge on the ceiling, sending this one back, looking for Mad. Mad though going to get stunned out, and that's going to get sent out of the tube once again. Less than 5 minutes to go here. Still just a 1-goal game between these two Titans.
And at the ceiling is Sealable taking his time. They got stunned out twice in the bubble. They just can't get past the Synapse defense. Synapse defense being so quick to respond in position and man marking. They'll send it to the floor. They're looking for that pass by goal, but it will be intercepted by Rosie Hope, and Rosie will try and find that clear through mid.
This Synapse defense, it looked like they were having a little bit of trouble there in round 2. But they have not been having any trouble here in round 3, as Kang has been dominating on our possession. But oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, where is the energy in that? That's a 5-point lead to Synapse. So Synapse continuing to make the stops on defense with their explosive defense and offense. 4 minutes on the clock. Kangos can come back, but Kangos just doesn't look like they have it in them.
As we get a restart here, not sure what the reason was, and as you point out, lacking some hype there, because honest to God, I did not see that goal coming. To see Kang leave a goal open there for any reason whatsoever is so uncharacteristic of them. And I'm willing to bet that whatever caused that is what led to this restart here, as that was a massive goal there for Synapse to go up by 2 here in round 3. Just 4 minutes to go, they have been just dominant on defense, absolutely dominant, not letting Kang get anything into that bubble. And this is that defense we've been talking about for the last several months of Synapse. It's unreal, and even with their not their not main roster there, bringing in Rosie Hope, who has proven to be a top level player herself in this round. Although I'm sure there's plenty of folks who didn't question that prior to coming into it. This is Synapse's defense is unreal in this one.
Absolutely unreal, and they maintain this 5-point advantage in the third round. 4 minutes on the clock. Synapse really is doing everything right. YouTube making multiple stops. Zach able to make stop earlier off the backboard from Mad, and then YouTube making a close proximity stop on Sealable with no time to spare in that 1v1, and then another stop on a 2v1. So YouTube really shining in this matchup today.
It does look like it is Loveridge having some manner of tech issue, presumably going for a restart there. So we're just waiting on Love to get back, and we can get going here to finish this one up. 4 minutes left on that clock there, and you can see they're already ready to get back into it and being very active in the on the in the arena is they don't want to cool down. That's one of the hard things about these restarts, especially in a game like this. You know, you don't want to lose that edge that you had. That you get warmed up. You're in game. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Anyways, you're in game 3. Yeah, you get that restart, and I snort. All sorts of noises coming from this guy right here. Yeah, Sputnik.
Absolutely, and you know, I'm just so excited. I'm using his original name before he changed it, so I apologize to chat. They're calling me out on that one. But really impressive performance from Synapse with Rosie. Impressive performance from Kangorillaz with Jokr, but just this defense. It's so strong on Synapse that really able to throw Kangos off their rhythm.
And yeah, so chat is as active as ever. We have I do believe we have hit our first week peak here in this game. I've seen us go up to about 109. I'm seeing us at 109 right now in viewers, which is absolutely phenomenal. Thank you everyone for joining. I see White Fox throwing in all sorts of bits there, one by one in a nice little orderly fashion. And yeah, a lot of people in chat there. I see One Boosty Boy. I've been pushing his Twitch for a while. That dude is prolific in his Echo Arena streaming. So if you ever get the chance, go check out One Boosty Boy. If you see him around, I see Dash in chat. Dash coming back to the caster booth a little bit this season. I see Epic Naven. I know he had his debut here in VRML just the other day. I see Sam Paquette. Let's see who else is here. Echo Cameron, one of my buddies there from Toxin. What's up, Echo Cameron? Who else is here? We got the Red Rider saying the defense is insane a little bit back there. And yeah, it's Synapse defense is insane. As looks like Schlart took over the hype train conductor role from C Jason. Haven't seen C Jason since then. But looking like, yeah, Schlart has taken that role over. So C Jason, I believe you have an adversary. As I also see Hi Tony in chat, Steel Skydiver in chat, Limiting Walnut. What's going on, guys? Salunas coming in saying, hey, White Fox, of course, is here. Lulz are the best. And yeah, this is yeah.
See Jason maybe running out of money. See Jason loves to work just so he can spend everything on Twitch bits. So that's a joke that we have over at Redshift. Always calling out CJ for all of his prolific bits spending.
And I noticed there are actually 2 hype train conductors. You know, the other day was first time I've ever seen that. And now I can say it's the first time I've ever seen 2 hype train conductors at the same time. That's awesome.
They are co-conductors and they are running this hype train, and we're just trying to keep this momentum going as we're waiting for Loveridge to come back into the game.
See Jason Midnight. I'll take it a very different form tonight than it used to.
Absolutely. And Dimwi, when is your podcast tonight?
Midnight.
Midnight tonight.
Not at midnight Eastern. Midnight Eastern.
So now we have 2 podcasts for the community. We have this stack on Wednesdays at 10 p.m. and the Echo at midnight on Sundays.
And then we have Not Zux in the chat there, who is in fact Zux, with a whole bunch of bits coming through. Echo Cameron with 5 as well. Appreciate it, dudes. Really appreciate it. Also, Limiting Walnut hitting us with 100 there. And 5 Spotted Dog with another 100. Steel Skydiver saying he is not Zux, and I'm going to have to disagree. I believe he is, in fact, Zux. The one and only.
Absolutely. And I feel like I'm losing all this energy from these past 2 rounds. It's just so much, and with such a lull, it might be that Synapse is getting iced a little bit.
Meta strats? As not Zux with another 100 bits.
And Loveridge has finally joined. Kangorillaz has readied up, and we're just waiting on Synapse to get back to their gates and ready up, and we'll be back with this 3rd round. 4 minutes and 18 seconds on the clock.
Blue team ready.
And there it is. Both teams have readied up. Countdown is going. We are getting set here for round 3. Round 1 going to Synapse. Round 2 going to Kangorillaz. Round 3, 4 minutes, 18 seconds on the clock. Kangorillaz with that joust advantage. Synapse up 5-0 after that long empty netter 3 from Zach. And here we go, restarting round 3.
And with possession will be Kangorillaz. They are already under pressure. Look at the Synapse defense. Trying to apply pressure. They're up by 5, but they don't want Kangorillaz to get any points on the board. 4 minutes now, and it's going to be Mad with possession, holding at the wall.
Mad slowing this one down, drawing Zach out of the tube, so he says it over there to Lovers. Lovers going to forward this one deep up there to Rockter. Rockter now moving in, has a little bit of space, but Chang coming in from behind. He's going to have to do something with it. He doesn't actually, and he walks that one in, plants it too. And that's Kang's first 2 points on the board here over 6 minutes into round 3. Currently down by 3, but still over 3.5 to go. Lots of threes at the moment.
And we know Kangorillaz has time management down, and they're able to get these scores with no seconds left. So maybe they're looking at pulling that off. So 3 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock. Synapse with possession.com to QB, sending right up to the ceiling. And that Kangorillaz stack is hot on their heels. And Rockter will come away with possession. I didn't even see that happen. So he's going to send it up to the ceiling. And they're going to have that angle, and they're going to have 3 points. So sealable bag, they're going to tie it up. Look at that! Right back in the game. It's tied up, 3rd round, 3 minutes.
What a shot there from Sealable Bag above the goal. That the steep angle there was ridiculous. That was a dirty shot there, Sealable, from 9 meters out to tie it up here. Under 3 minutes to go. This will be .com on the back line, handling this one here for Synapse, walking this one up through mid, looking for a pass line. Does find one deep in. Gonna send that one through the ramp, but they're right in the hands of Mad, and Mad turning this one around here for Kang for an opportunity on offense to maybe retake the lead here.
And any mistake will sink these teams, so they have to be errorless. And Rosie Hope with possession, trying to find that pass to the floor, and you know the pressure is on. We're casting this as quickly, and they know that these players are feeling the pressure, so they're going to send it to the floor. They're going to try and get that give and go, and they're going to find it. So Zach W, a little too far ahead with that pass. It will bounce out of the bubble once again.
A quick one tap back pass there to the back line of .com. .com now drawing the defense out. So he sends it up to Rosie. Rosie on the far side there has Zach on the shield. Going to go for that cut pass, but just off the mark. Going to get all the way out of the bubble, but right back in the hands of .com. .com sending this one forward. Unfortunate bounce, but fortunate position there. Zach W get the grab on that one. Crossing this one over to Rosie. Rosie there quickly right back to Zach. Zach now walking this one in, trying to make some space. Goes back to Rosie on the far side. Rosie trying to draw that defense out. Doesn't like what she's looking at, so go ahead and send this one back to Zach, who's going to cross it up to .com. And Synapse really playing patiently here. 1:40 left on the clock. Still a tie game between these two in round 3.
And they try to run out this clock and score with nothing left on it. So 90 seconds approaching. .com approaching the bubble, looking for that pass, but the stun will come through. They will trade out. It will bounce out of bubble. It will bounce toward mid, and it'll be picked up once again by Synapse on that stack, and they'll get send it to floor. And look at this frantic play and trying to get at the ceiling, send it down, be immediately stunned out, but picked up by Sealable Bag. He's looking for that clear, and he gets it to Rockter, but Rockter will be stunned out, and they still can't get it out of their back court.
Chrome coming away with that one. Chrome sending this one across. Does find the hands of Zach. Zach gonna get stunned out, so he inadvertently backs that one up. And Sealable getting the hands on that one, sending this one deep in. It's gonna find its way all the way down, but that is .com on the back line getting the slap on that one. But Loveridge getting that one. Now moving in, has an opportunity. 1-on-1 against goalie, and he plants it. 48 seconds left on the clock. Kangorillaz have just taken a 2-point lead here in round 3. We're gonna have about 30 seconds once Synapse comes out of the tubes.
I know they feel the pressure mounting. You saw all those errors, all those missed passes by Synapse. Kangorillaz also able to make a lot of stops. So it was a mixture of errors. It was a mixture of great defensive stops by Kangorillaz. 30 seconds on the clock. Possession to Synapse.com to QB, sending it to Tube, down by 2 points. 20 seconds on the clock. They send it to Bubble. It will bounce off the sneeze guard, and it will go back into the hands of Kangos. Loveridge looking for that clear through mid.
So that one's going to get sent down. 15 seconds to go here. Synapse have to collect this one, but they won't. That's going to be Mad there. Mad looking at an empty net. Coming in. 3-on-1. They're going to get... Oh, the stop there by Zach W, but only 6 seconds to go. 5 seconds. We're going to hear it counting down. This one going to get sent out, and that will be round 3 to Kang. Kang will get the victory here in their season 2 debut here against Synapse. Narrowly taking that one 7-5 in round 3. What a victory for Kang. Wow.
Jeez, guys.
What a fantastic game. Absolutely amazing. Look at Chrome boosting down. They didn't give up for any. They just didn't give up. Chrome was a few, maybe 1 second off from getting that 3-pointer. So these teams play with such intensity, and Synapse will fall in 3.
So you do have the stats on the board there. We would typically go over that, but we have to quickly transition over to, well, if you thought Kang versus Synapse was good, we are now going to transition over to the rematch of the finals, Kangorillaz versus Jokr. So stay tuned, sit right there, do not go anywhere. We will return in just a few moments. And welcome back, everybody, to another exciting matchup of Echo Arena. And yeah, when I say exciting, I mean exciting. This is the rematch from the final series in North America. This is Kangorillaz versus Jokr, the two top teams in North America. But before we get to that, I am SirDimwi, joined by SputnikKobra. So much for subtlety on camera. Sputnik, are you as excited as I am?
I think I'm relaxing a little bit between the intensity of the last match. I definitely haven't casted with that much intensity before. I haven't seen a match played with that much intensity in a while. So it was absolutely stunning to watch. It was just a real fantastic game.
Fantastic game it was. And again, I cannot stop talking about that Synapse defense. That was that defense that held Team Jokr to 2 rounds in the closed qualifier leading up to the final series the next weekend. And yeah, that the team Synapse defense is out of this world, but Kang ultimately able to come away with that one 7-5 in round 3, which is ridiculous, especially after they were held to 0 points for over 5 minutes in that round 3, which is probably unheard of. I don't have the stats in front of me, probably unheard of, as I was seeing some boost practicing here from Jokr as they get ready here for this rematch here, this matchup between, I mean, just the best. These are the best teams in the league. Some would argue that the 2 best in the world, and yeah, this is going to be an exciting matchup between these two. Yeah,
and I'll echo that. Just really, really great stuff. I'm trying to catch my breath after everything, and I think I've caught it. So we're just waiting on both of these teams to ready up, and we'll see this match underway in any second.
Now, if you're curious, no, we're not doing that. If you're curious how I was so quick to get those stats on those final series, check this out. A couple of you have heard about it by now. The echopedia.gg. And yeah, go check out that resource. That is absolutely phenomenal. You can go over the histories of all your favorite teams, all your favorite players, and even yourself in there, as well as Strem popping in to say hello. What up, Strem? Your team took a major victory over Synapse. Hope you were watching. It was certainly something to be proud of. Roctor definitely, Roctor making a case for taking your spot, buddy. Of course, I'm kidding. But no, he actually is.
I wouldn't be starting with that energy to start off this round, but Roctor really with an impressive performance in the last round. Let's see if he can maintain his performance from the previous round and continue to impress us.
And of course, notable roster change to Jokr from last season. They have picked up Game Dash from Flare, the incomparable Game Dash, and yeah, we're not doing that. And he's picking up for Dash, as I believe I just said. And yeah, he's no, I did not say it, but yeah, he comes in place of Dash. Dash having some real world obligations. So yeah, I'm really excited to see how they play with Game. I didn't get to catch that their season premiere earlier on. So yeah, this is going to be a ridiculous matchup here. So starting as teams are readying up, you've got Kangorillaz on the left there in orange, Roctor, Leverage, Mad, Sealable Bag. Team Jokr on the right there in blue, Game, Kong, Jaywalker, Ryan. Teams are about to get ready here to open this one up for round 1.
Let's see if Kangorillaz is feeling the fatigue from the last matchup. It'll be won by Jokr. Jokr will slap it, and they'll get that quick advantage, and they're going to find those 3 points off that quick slap from Joust. Wow, really quick start to this round.
Yeah, Jokr wasting absolutely no time getting that one in. 5 seconds into round 1. They go up by 3 here over Kang. Kang definitely going to be looking to answer, as I see Zucks in chat with even more bids. Zucks, you're a madman. As now, speaking of madmen, Matt on the ceiling here, under pressure there. Look at the speed of Game as Game comes out, but he's going to cross this one over to Leverage. Leverage now sending this one up there to Roctor. Look, the pressure here from Jokr is unreal, but Sealable now looking ahead to net, going to take that shot just off the mark, and now Jaywalker coming over with that one, going to turn this one around for Jokr.
In the possession of Jaywalker, Jaywalker is looking for that bounce, maybe not finding exactly what he wanted, but they'll have that advantage as they approach it. And between these two players, a slap out will come through from Kangorillaz, so they'll get a second breather as that quick stack from Jaywalker and Ryan comes through.
Ryan sending this one across, does hit Game, and Game gonna pop that one in for a 2. And Jokr is gonna take a 5-point lead here in round 1, just over a minute in. Kang needs to answer here. Otherwise, Jokr is liable to run away with that lead. That's what they do.
So with this quick 5 points, less than 90 seconds off the clock, it's in the hands of Jokr. Jokr looking really good. They're going to send it off the bottom. Kangorillaz will lose possession, and they'll forfeit another 3 points to Jokr. That's 90 seconds. That's 95. It doesn't even matter anymore. 8 points to Jokr.
This is absolutely unreal. This start here for Jokr is massive. This is something they can feed off of for the rest of the game as they take that 8-point lead. We're not even 2 minutes in here to round 1 off of a very uncharacteristic mispass off that last play. But Mad over, and then the steal there. Ryan coming away with that one. Ryan does have a player up, but Kang getting back on defense, sending that one up to Game. Game now on the ceiling, under pressure. Good steal by Rocker. Rocker going to send this one away.
And with that clear through the tube, Kangos is chasing it and getting a stun. That enables them to find that shot at mid. They were able to get a stun on that quick stack from, as I check the names, I don't see the names, but really a quick stun from Kangorillaz, stopping that Jokr stack, enabled Leverage to get those 2 points in goal. So it's only a 6-point deficit, 7 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, that might be the name of this game here. Speed, punishing turnovers and getting back to, getting behind the defense, getting in front of the defense before the defense can respond, and getting those open nets or those open lanes is ascending now up to Ryan, but Mad is going to disrupt that one, send this one through that right tube. It's going to go all the way down in the Jokr zone. Chains are away. Joker's going to get there first, but Kang is hot on their tails. This Game going to send this one up to Kong on the near side wall as Ryan's stacking with him, so they're going to send it in, look for that clear and boost, but the stuns in the backfield, not gonna let that happen. The chains are there. Who gets there first? That is Kang, and that one gets sent back to mid.
And with that bounce off trap, it will go back into the hands of Kong, and Kong will look for that pass along tube, finding it to Jaywalker. Jaywalker sending it along the ceiling. Game able to avoid that initial stun, initial defender, but they'll lose possession, and they'll get it right back, and Ryan will take it off the nest with an anchor shot. So that's 3 points. They're back to this lead. They're back to 9-point advantage.
Reliable Ryan, Mr. 3.2, going to send an anchor shot in for the 3. And that's going to put Jokr up by 9 here. Not even 5 minutes in, as Kang is going to come out on that joust advantage. It's going to be handled by Mad here. Mad looking to send this one to the right tube there. Does find his target. Sealable back. Sealable going right back to Mad. The give and go. They got to break these chains up. And that's not going to help them as it bounces there right in the hands of Game. Game taking that shot. Whoa, the skip off of the shield there. And the bounce off the nest is going to keep that on the hands of Jokr, at least for a moment, is Ryan. Doing a little ditty there on the ceiling, going to send this one back to Jaywalker. Jaywalker quickly up to Game. Excuse me, that wasn't Game. That was Kong on the far side, but now handled again by Jaywalker. Jaywalker going to cross this one up to Game. Game, look at that cut to Kong, but Mad going to get the read on that and send it back out to mid.
And with that beautiful slap out, catching it with his left hand, they're going to run this relay from the stack. And the shot will come through, but it will be stopped by Kong as he slaps it down to the floor. So they will deny those 3 points. Kangorillaz will look to retrieve it off the wall. They're slapping it back with a little bit of miscommunication. And it will go into the hands of Ryan with this long shot being stopped by Sealable.
Yeah, and no, Sealable sending that one off at the top of the bow tie. Ryan, go for that shot, but that one's going to take a bounce off of the nest, not quite in, and now just shoveled out there by the defender, I believe it was Sealable back. Come to this near side wall, handled by Game. Game under pressure, does get the pass off, at least does get it across, and a good play there by Ryan, good enough to get away from that defender. Now going to back it up to the back line here for the reset. Kong on the back line, going to slow this one down, try to draw out the defense. Kang committing very heavily on defense. They got 3 players outside of the bubble. They send that one to Game. Game over to Ryan on the ceiling. Ryan going to walk this one in. Is he going to take the shot? No, yes, he does. He plants that one in for the 2, and Jokr is up by 11, just over 5 in.
Able to avoid that defender, to 2 defenders. They decided maybe that wasn't worth challenging him, and he'll eventually just take it in with a little bit of a dip and dive and dunk it right in that top pocket.
So now Kang once again on the shelf's advantage here. 4.5 to go, down by 11 here in round 1. Mad taking his time, going to send that one to the near side wall to Sealable. Sealable center there to Rocker. Rocker trying to pull an angel move. Doesn't need to. He gets the space. They let him walk in, so he's on this near side. Going to cross it one over to Mad. Mad going to plant that one in on the underhand. Good for the 2. And that's back to a 9-point game here.
Getting in their rhythm, so they're still down by a bunch. But they're looking to get into their rhythm so they can apply the new strategy for the second round. So with this considerable 9-point advantage, Jokr really doesn't have to feel much pressure. 4 minutes remaining, 4 minutes in the first round. And it's going to be in the hands of Game as he looks to QB and send it down to floor. And look at this, they pull this Kango's stack out of position. And Kango's does force that error there, but quick to retrieve it is Jokr sending it to tube.
So Kong now going to send this one back to Game. They did split that stack up, so they're in a good position here, Jokr. If they can just keep the disc moving, keep those players separate from each other, and they are getting close to the bubble. Good feed over there to Jokr. Jokr back to, who was that, Game? And Game's going to pop that one in, top corner pocket, good for another 2. And now we're back to 11-point spread here, just over 3 to go.
Time is running out. I think time has been running out for Kangos in this first round. They have to start the second round with different energy if they're going to try and find success against this Jokr team. So DQB will be mad with a staggered rollout out of the tubes. They're trying to find something to work on this team, and they'll get it through tube, and then they'll send it down to Bo, and approaching Bo with this cross pass, and not finding it. Kung will get the save. Excuse me, Game will get the save and clear it back out to tube.
Now, Jokr had it for just a moment. Matt is going to get a good steal there. Matt sending this one up to Leverage here on the near side. Well, Leverage sending this one across. Hits Rocker. Rocker looking for that shot. Going low, but going to get stopped. Jokr gets the grab on that one. Sends that one away. Chains are away. Good leech there by Ryan. Ryan's going to have an opportunity. Brings this one in. Oh, and the stop there by Rocker. But unfortunately, Rocker going to plant that one in on his own goal. Looks like he may have grabbed a player unintentionally, accidentally used him as an anchor, but swung him in, and so now it's a 13-point spread, just over 2 to go.
There were a lot of goalies in that goal, and it was extremely frantic, and there was definitely something that went wrong, so Rocker will unfortunately put that in the goal. Mad to take it from QB position. Mad looking ahead. Look at this Jokr stack. They're dancing on each other. They're trying to taunt this Kango's offense, and as they throw it towards Trap, they'll look to retrieve it from the second stack. So Sealable Bag with possession, looking for a pass, trying to find the shot, and will bounce off the backboard, and will bounce out of the bubble and be anyone's disc as they fight for it on the ceiling.
Play at the moment getting very frantic for both teams. Kang not able to chase that one down. Game's going to get away with that one. Send this one all the way down into the Kang zone. Races are away. Jokr going to come in with that one. They have 3 around the bubble. Going to go to the nest there to Ryan. Ryan going to take the shot. He's going to plant that one in. And Jokr taking a 15-point lead here with 1.5 minutes to go.
Jokr just looking so strong with this lineup of Game, Kung, Jokr, and Ryan. They found success last season with Dash and Game looking like an amazing addition to their roster.
Yeah, any doubts that that might have been had about that pick there have been washed away in this matchup here. As now it's going to be handled by Leverage, sending this one to the far side tube there it wasn't Leverage who sent it to the tube. Leverage sent it up to Sealable. Sealable going back to that far side looking for his teammate Leverage. Leverage not able to get there. It's going to be Game getting there first. So Game going to forward this one back in. At least as far as mid. Mad though playing that back on opportunity here for Sealable. He's going to plant that one in for the 3. Back to a 12-point game with only 46 seconds on the clock. This will be round 1 to Jokr.
Jokr will secure this round 1 victory, but this round 1 victory, not the match victory, but they will go into the second round looking to maintain this momentum, and Kangos has to find some type of wrench to throw in the works to stop them from having the success.
Yeah, this round 1 has been Jokr's round here, as they're looking to get one more goal in before the end of this. As Jokr on the near side wall has a couple players up, going to send this one in, takes that shot, and that'll end round 1 here, 22-7. Jokr over Kang. And wow, I don't know how many people might have been expecting this sort of spread here in any of these rounds. But what a win here for Jokr in round 1.
Absolutely, and what an impressive performance from Game, able to start off the first round neutral joust, getting in at ceiling, and really showing them what they have. They didn't let off the gas for one moment, and they finished this round strong, and Kango's trying to do the same. Kango's again will have a hard time in this second round.
And Newton Dad in chat asking, Kang playing back-to-back matches, is that a mistake? No, Kang, this is how they prefer to play. They tend to get their matches on Sunday. You'll see a lot of those top teams for one reason or another. Particularly Kang, Jokr, and sometimes Synapse even will prefer those Sunday lineups. So yeah, it's not atypical for Kang to have both their games on the same day, back to back, just like this. And yeah, just looking over the stats though, possession time actually favoring Jokr here, 305 to 237. Shots taken also notable, 14-7. And then here's a stat that really blows my mind. So Kang registering 7 shots in that round. And oh, excuse me, that was looking at assists there, but saves 4-4, assists 3-7. And yeah, what a yeah, Ryan, reliable Ryan, Rhino, though he's Ryan 8 these days. Coming to game high points currently with 10 there, also 2 assists. And game high saves going to Game. Believe it or not, Game with 3 saves in that round. So Game playing both sides of the arena there, 7 points, 3 saves as we get started here for round 2.
Game able to make some impressive stops in goal. Not just things that he had happened to be there, and it will be a joust advantage to Kangorillaz, but they'll immediately forfeit, and this long shot will come through in favor of Jokr Kang from 47 meters.
Yeah, for anyone in chat, for anyone watching, if you're wondering if that was just a lock, no. Kang hits those, and he hit that one 47 meters out, go for the 3. Take that early 3-point lead here in round 2 over Kang.
So joust to Kangorillaz, mad up to Loveridge. They're trying to pull this stack out of position. You can see them boosting back and forth. And they're running dual stacks. They're trying to commit to as much pressure as they can on the disc holder. And they're sending it between each other up to ceiling, up to sealable bag. Sealable bag looking for that cross pass. It's going to be behind its target. And it's going to miss its target. Ryan will pick it up, and it will be in the hands of Jokr for the clear.
Someone's going to get cleared out into the trench in Kang's zone. Kang forwarding this one up to Jaywalker. Jaywalker looking at 1-on-4, so he's going to back it up again. Game takes the shot. Oh, man, I'm sorry. I didn't expect that shot. Game takes a shot, gets that one in for the 3. And now Jokr take a 5-point lead.
And like that, almost 90 seconds off the clock. Kind of a repeat of the first round. It will be joust advantage to Kangorillaz, taken by Mad. Mad's going to immediately slap towards the ceiling, and they're going to try and figure out what they can do against these dual stacks that that Jokr's running.
Sending it through, looking for a passer. 2 players there for Kang on that right too, but neither of them able to wrangle that one in. So it's got to be Jaywalker getting the grab on that one, going up to Game. Game now far side mid. Jukes one player. Jukes Loveridge goes for that shot. No, it does go wide. Wow, what a shot though. That was very close to going in. As now it's getting caught in the trap here on the near side wall. Game coming away with that one, sending it back to Jaywalker. Jaywalker with the moves, making some space, sends this one to the floor there to Kang. Kang getting stunned out, and it's collected by Ryan. And Ryan's going to plant that one in for the 2. And Jokr now have a 7-point lead as Zuck's still going nuts in the chat.
Zucks, you're spending all your bits, and we're thankful for it. And absolutely amazing performance from Jokr. 7.7 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock. And I know that Zucks likes to hear the number 7. So with that being said, 7 points to Jokr, 7 minutes and 27 seconds.
The sealable bag gonna send this one quickly back to Mad. That Jokr chain is just they're not getting it broken up. They're trying to run a bit of a chain breaker here, and finally getting it broken up. But is it going to be good enough? It is. Sealable coming away with that one, forwarding this one up. Unfortunately, teammates stunned out, taking a fortunate bounce to keep it away from Kang. Kang trying to chase this one down, and Jokr will be able to get there first. Ryan coming away with that one. Ryan and Kang now stacked up, looking to make a move here. They get it sent out, but they get stunned out, so the chain doesn't get away with it. And now bouncing into the Kang zone. Who's going to get here first? Bit of a race. Looks like Kang. Kang is going to get the grab. Kang is going to one-on-one. Sending this one back to the shield there. To Jaywalker, who, just like Zach in the last game, tries to get this one through. And I guess it's just a commonality between teams that play Kang as Jaywalker with an opportunity. The delay. Look at that move, Jaywalker, to get that one in. One duck and then a juke. And he plants that one in on the hook shot, and Joker's up by 9.
Able to shake 3 defenders in bubble and find that 2. Impressive from Jaywalker. So joust advantage back to Kangorillaz, down by 9, 6 minutes, 10 seconds on the clock.
Mad quickly sending this one to Rocker, and then the other side too. Rocker over to Sealable Back. Sealable Back, though, doesn't have a moment, and that chain comes in for the steal. Turning that one over. Ryan sending that one in deep. Now in the hands of Ryan. Ryan recovering his own send in, but that pass into the bubble is going to take the bounce off the frame there. And now they're going to reset here on offense.
And with that pass back down, it will go into the hands of Jokr. Jokr looking for the clear, and this stack from Kangorillaz wants to get to it. They want to get that possession down court. They want to put points on the board, and they're going to find this 3 points. So Loveridge with the 3, only a 6-point deficit, 5 minutes, 20 seconds on the clock, and joust advantage to Jokr.
Yeah, that right there, that is what Kang needed. They needed to get some points on the board. They needed to break that ice, and they do there. Loveridge sending that one in from 10 meters out, good for the 3. And as you noted, Spud, now it's just a 6-point spread. So that is a minimum of 2 goals. We're still over 5 minutes to go here in round 2. Still either team's game, still either team's round. Curious to see what happens.
And Kangorillaz will get that interception, but that quick boosting stack from Jokr just stops the Jokr setting that pass along the wall. It's gonna be a little bit ahead, but in double coverage, just slap back through to ramp and Jokr to retrieve it under coverage, and they'll have this open player and they'll set it to floor and they'll try that angle, but it will bounce out and back towards a player of Jokr, but retrieved by Kangos and sent towards mid.
Now Loveridge is the first player to get there. Loveridge sending this one up to the ceiling there to Loveridge, to Jokr, and Jokr plants that one in under pressure with Jokr, with all the leeches. Sends that one in 18 meters out, good for 3, and now it's a 3-point game with 4.5 to go here in round 2.
Kang now only down by 3. That's only 1 score, and with these scores, with these positioning, it seems like everything's being shot from outside the bubble. So that's 1 possession, and that Kango stack will boost way past the QB. They're looking to recover, and they'll get it along the floor. So look at this, Kango's offense. They're reborn. They have life breathed back into them, and they're looking to put points on their board. They're looking to force this 3rd round, but they'll throw that interception right there.
Jokr clearing this one out into the Kang zone. Chains are away. An opportunity here. Ryan taking the shot, but that one's going to get stuffed by a player there on Kang. Didn't catch who it was. And now another stuff there. Loveridge trying to send this one away. Going to take that bounce off of the Pac-Man block. Jokr getting the grab on that one after another stun. This one all the way down into the Jokr bubble, but Joker's there immediately. Kang getting the grab on that one, sending that one away, though, right there into the hands of Mad. So now turning it around is Mad for Kang. And 3.5 to go here. Still just a 3-point game. Jokr gonna walk this one in, hits it 2, and now it's a 1-point game. 3.5 in. 3.5 to go.
Look at Jokr. He made this point, he made the last point. Jokr coming through for Kangorillaz. 1-point game, 3 minutes, 20 seconds on the clock. Can Kangos do this? I want to see this.
So will be Team Jokr with the joust advantage. 3:16 on the clock. 1-point game. Jokr only up by 1 here in round 2. Jokr did take round 1. So Kang needs to get a victory here if they want to push that round 3. Kang sending this one in deep, but Mad not gonna let anything happen there. Although he sends it right to Jokr. Jokr taking that shot, but it's gonna ding wide and then slapped out of the bubble, but now handled by Ryan. Ryan on the near side wall. Ryan going for the cross pass there to Kang on the back line. Kang gonna slow this one down, trying to draw that defense out. With the lead, they're going to play a little bit of clock management, going up to the ceiling of the game right back to Kang. Kang under pressure there by the chain getting a little bit split up, so an opportunity here. Jokr walking this one in, and he sets it in for the 2, and we're back to 3-point spread.
And it will only take 1-3 to tie it up. Before they made that save off the Geo was going to go in, I would have tied it up. Actually, I would have put them in the lead earlier, but this is going back and forth. This is crazy intense, and it's going to be joust advantage back to Kangos. 2 minutes, 20 seconds on the clock.
That is Mad handling that one. 2:17 to go. Sends that one through that left tube off target. So it's going to bounce all the way in. Who's going to get there first? That is the player for Kang. I didn't quite catch who that is on the far side there. I believe that's Loveridge. It is. Loveridge now with that one, sends it in, and he hits it for the 2. We're back to 1-point game with 2 minutes to go.
Are we seeing cracks in the Jokr defense and offense? Kangorillaz finding success, able to force these errors, and Loveridge will pick it up. 5 meters, 2. That's a 1-point deficit. 1 minute, 40 seconds.
So once again, Jokr with his joust advantage, currently up by 1. 1 minute 40 to go, as Sputnik said. Game sending this one across the near side there to Jokr. Jokr going far side to Kang. Kang now in mid, going to go back to Jokr in the near side tube. Jokr now moving this one in on the near side wall, and a lot of room to work with. That Kang chain coming in strong. They are now back in the bubble, so Kang set up for that bubble defense. Ryan going to go ahead, send this one back to the back line there. Kang now going to reset this one for Jokr, slow this one down, looking to draw that defense out, but that defense is not looking to make any mistakes. Ryan going to send that one over to Jokr. Jokr going to Kang. Excuse me, that was Jokr. I don't know what happened. I have no idea. Was it? I don't know.
A give and go. It was a give and go of the highest proportions. That was extremely skilled from both of these teams. Game to Jaywalker in game. I don't even know, but it was a give and go. And they found it and they put that right in, that layup, that alley-oop, and it will be 50 seconds on the clock, down by 3 to Kangorillaz. Mad to QB. He's gonna bounce off the nest and towards ceiling. They're gonna send it right back. They're trying to pull this Jokr stack out of position if they want to win this second round and force a third one. So it will go into the hands of Mad. He's now approaching tube. They're gonna send it cross up to Jokr. Jokr right back to Sealable through that tube. So they're taking their time. They've got this Jokr stack out of position. They're approaching the bubble. They're trying to find these 3 points. 20 seconds on the clock, and they need it.
They absolutely need a 3. 22 seconds to go, but that's stunned there by Game. Game is going to come away with that one. Try to send that one out. It does. It goes all the way down into the Kang bubble. Jokr's going to be there first, so they're going to get it. They plant it in, and that's going to be the ice. Jokr has taken Kang in 2 here in the rematch from the finals, and that's it. Wow.
What an impressive performance from Jokr. Look at Game. He was the addition they needed. They didn't even need it. That was the addition they wanted. And now they're even stronger in this second VRML season. So Jokr, impressive. I can't say enough.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone, and now round 2 looking definitely very different from round 1. You got 15-10 on the scoreboard there after that round 1, 22-7. But Jokr coming out swinging in this matchup. You got game high points there to Ryan, reliable Ryan, 8 there with 14 points, 2 assists and a steal. Following up is Jaywalker and Game, both getting 9 points apiece. Jaywalker with 4 assists, Game with 3 assists, also 3 saves to Game, also saved there to Jaywalker. And Kung coming away with 3 points, 3 assists, 1 save. So very few eggs in the baskets there for Jokr after that series. And then over there on Kang, you've got Leverage with 7 points, 2 assists. That's Rocker with 5 points, 2 assists, a save, and 2 steals. Silverbag with 3 points, 4 saves. And Mad with 2 points, 1 assist, 4 saves as well as a steal. And yeah, what a performance here by Jokr. This is how Jokr was looking to start their season. And are the shutout kings gonna be the shutout kings once again? I don't know. I'm curious to see how this season is gonna play out. This is just week 1 here, the end of week 1, nearing the end of week 1 for season 2.
Absolutely. And I'm just sitting here speechless. Do we have any games after this? I don't know what we're doing, so I'm going to hand it off to you, Dimwi.
Well, I can say this will be my last one tonight. Unfortunately, just the voice has been wearing a little bit thin over the last week. We've done quite a few games. Very happy to announce that we have hit 70% of the total active teams as far as representation goes. So 70% of over 130 teams have been featured at least once so far here in week 1. And yeah, that is absolutely massive for us. Something we were trying to do over the course of the season, and to see that we got through that list so far just in that first week makes us very, very happy here. So yeah, so I will be taking it easy for the rest of the night, probably on into tomorrow. I cannot speak for any of the other casters. As far as I'm aware, none are currently planned. So this may be the last cast of the week here, Team Jokr versus Kangorillaz. There are plenty of games left to go still for the next 2 hours or so. But unfortunately, yes, as Palador is having those issues, and I will not be doing a whole lot of at least no vocal work. I don't know if there's going to be any more. That's up to the other casters. We'll see what happens. But of course, no promises. And then, yeah, go ahead, Spot.
So I don't think I will be casting any games tonight, but I look forward to tuning in to your podcast tonight, The Echo, which is going to be at midnight tonight, Eastern Standard Time or Eastern Daylight Time. I don't know. I'm not good with times and time zones, but we've reached the end of this round, and I think I'm going to do the lead-off. Is that all right with you, Dimwi, after these intense matchups?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, I've been SputnikKobra. That's been SirDimwi, Monsieur Dimwi. And on camera has been So Much for Subtlety. And we thank you for watching this back-to-back Kangos matchup. It has been amazing. And we hope to see you next week. Thank you.